What's up, people? How are you all doing?
And you were all set.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So, welcome
Welcome.
to our Gamers Therapy.
We are not licensed.
Yeah,
we do not take responsibility for any habits.
No. We just aren't licensed. Don't listen to us. We only ask you pay attention. We don't take insurance. It's just, yeah. It's all good. But we did have some fun today at the game store. Yeah, pardon me. It's wearing a hoodie off and on, messing up the dude, man. That's what it's doing. So let's see. Oh yeah. So we are and have gotten some things done for Mini War Months Paint Challenge. The board in the back, you can't really see too much on there. However, we've been playing, pardon me, a lot of Zvezda's Barbarossa 1941. So you'll have some more of those battle reports coming out. They're going to be in sections like, round 2, 3, 4, that kind of thing, around 4, 5, 6. So that they're only going to be, honestly, a couple minutes each. They're not going to be pretty in depth we just try to keep it short, but to the point. Yep. What are you doing there, Ash?
I am building my Tyranid Warrior Prime with the bioweapon. That was one of them that got screwed up the last print I tried to do.
You don't need any more Tyranids.
This is the Prime for him, so yes, I do.
Okay. I think she's just having fun trying to build. She's going to postpone building it anyways for a little bit. So, how it goes pretty well. How are you? It doesn't show your name. No, I apologize on Facebook. So,
I'll cheat.
Ashley will look. Yeah, with Facebook, you need to use the link there. And
Ledford.
Oh, it's Ledford. Hey, Ledford. I don't know why it don't show through here.
And there's Keegan.
Everything's going okay, I guess. Whenever you wake up, you've already won the day. So the rest of the day doesn't matter. Ashley's trying to prepare herself for printing more Tyranids during the upcoming week.
It's not really printing. It's the one I was supposed to have, and then just a couple pieces for these two that are sitting up here that didn't. I ended up snapping in half because they're so little.
She's just looking forward to getting a furnace in the house fixed.
Oh, yeah.
So it's warm enough for her to print. So, yeah. Hey, Charles, welcome back, sir. I did watch your video, by the way, and I left you a comment there. So, yep, anytime you can get more space in your area to put your games away, that's always a good thing. You're off tonight, so you get to enjoy just kind of relaxing, huh? That's cool. It's been one of those weeks where I don't really want to go to work tomorrow. I know they're coming out to fix my furnace. I'd rather be here anyways, but I have to go to work, so it is what it is, I guess. And Keegan, we're glad you're here. Keegan was with us at the coffee shop earlier. Him and Ashley played a little bit of Alpha Strike, and this time Ashley won. I guess the time before
Keegan won. Keegan just wiped me the last time.
Yeah, so it's kind of even with them now. But you know how
when we first started practicing, I just completely demolished him. So
yeah, it just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, that's all it is. It just depends on who gets the upper hand, who gets to shoot first. So things like that is what matters. If you can go and get that, basically move second and shoot first, that's what you want, because then you have that little extra bonus over.
Oh, yeah. You want to be able to have a better position for sure.
These guys.
So today was actually pretty productive. And while we do this, I got some of my guys primered up the other day for Mini Warman's paint challenge and had a paint heater run in the room all day here. So now it's warm enough I can paint. I don't want to paint them when they're too cold. You know what I mean? Keegan says, notice in order for Ashley to win, she had to have double the troops. Yeah. Well, in all fairness, hers did 3 damage and yours did like 7. So your firepower was.
That's
double.
why it was. Oh, I had 8 guys where Keegan only had 5. Yes.
Yeah.
But on medium range, when my guys were doing 2 damage, Keegan was doing 7. And there's David.
Oh, he says, want some company? Yeah. Yeah. Let me send you the link, sir. Hold on a minute. Oh.
All right. Now
Just a minute. I'll see if I can dig up Messenger here on a different screen.
Ooh, I can make him have like a freaking arrow coming out of his head.
That wouldn't be good.
Look, it looks like an arrow.
No, that looks
ghetto.
That looks ghetto. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Sometimes some of these things are cool and sometimes they're not.
I don't like that one. I kind of like the tongue sticking out, but I don't. But his tongue is sticking out up on this picture over here. So that's the one we'll go with. There's my prime.
All right, David, I sent it to you in your messenger for you.
All righty. So.
Want me to send you an invite too, Keegan? Oh, here, I'll just... Okay, hold on a second. Sorry, guys. It takes just a second here. I gotta unblock Keegan. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, there we go. All right. This is not, hey, David, on this one, it's not set up to do a bunch of sharing because I didn't set that up in advance. Hold on. No,
That's
I don't
a
like
big
that. Oh. Hey, David.
Hey.
And there's Keegan as well. You staying warm up there, David?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
All right, is that going to your channel too, David? It says
Better
it
be.
paired it. Well,
Better
I didn't specifically send it as an event thing, but it says it paired.
It says I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube,
What?
so should be.
No,
Oh, you're telling Grandma and Grandpa hi? Well, come here.
no.
Hi.
Who is that?
Bye.
No.
Hi, monkey.
Hi.
What you doing?
Hi, bye. Oh, snap.
So what are you up to there, David?
Oh, you're gonna work on some mini warm-up eating challenge stuff.
Oh, it shows David's live.
Oh, you can add 2 cameras.
There we go.
What? It shows David's live.
Yeah, that's why I was making sure. It said it paired it up.
Yep.
Yeah, you're live on your channel, David.
Ooh, yeah.
There you go. Yep, so once we get our heating thing fixed this week. What?
No, I'm on his. I'm like, hi, David.
Oh,
Hi, Ashley.
Oh, hey, that's cool. It shows you commented over here too. Wow, it comments on both of them.
Oh, it shows paired.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It don't do that with StreamYard.
Nice.
Nice. That's good. I feel better about that.
Well, we're still learning the sharing thing too. So
No, it just what do we got down here? David,
Oh,
you have 2 cameras? Oh wait.
Ah,
yes.
so I'm just playing around with things too.
No, you're good. Good.
Such an adventure. Yeah, so I guess I can share both my cameras.
Hey, look at that.
There you go.
So fancy.
We'll just kick Keegan if we can.
Yeah,
No,
that's right.
it's all good.
At least besides
There,
dancing
that'll
cam.
work. There we go. That's interesting. What do you think, you guys who are out there listening, watching? Ledford, Charles,
Ryan's watching up on Facebook.
what is he?
That's what it says.
Oh yeah, so gonna get some of these. You know these, David, the little Battlefront two hold bases. Gonna
Yeah.
print some of those for my Texas Rangers because they'll work just right.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that should work pretty good.
So now I gotta figure out which one is these little guys.
What do you? Oh, you're still figuring out your.
Oh, I have to figure out what needs to go for these two.
Here's Charles says he's slow to respond as he's inhaling his lunch. Well, go ahead and eat, Charles. You're fine.
You don't need to inhale it.
Hello, Tom Kelly.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. It'll still show it here, though.
Ah,
See?
Mr. Tom Kelly.
Yep. So, David, you're painting. What are you doing?
Alpha Legion. Yeah.
Legion?
Looking for my German gray. Right now. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I brought it out. But yeah, they're looking pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta get these Wolverines all painted up.
4 left ones.
Actually, I had like a blue jean color around here somewhere. So look like blue jeans, man.
Was it in a bottle or was it Citadel?
Citadel.
Like
Did I give it back?
I know I loaned it to you, but I don't know if I have it.
that one? That's like a blue jean color.
Dark.
Was it that one?
What's it say on there? I can't read it.
A Sermon Blue.
It might have been. I can't remember. I found one and remember it worked really good. I can't remember if it's that or the Dark Reaper. Which is
Dark
like-
Reaper is this gray.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's empty. No, it's not that. Because it looks like a pair of blue jeans when it's done or close to it.
That's probably one Keegan has.
Yeah. It is probably that one.
Probably when we were getting ready to take it down to
He's got one.
To march to
March
victory.
to
Yeah.
Victory.
I need 2 of the little cars.
Well,
Do you need it like right now if you can?
no. I was just gonna start working on the Wolverines and painting some of them up. You know, their jeans. So just
where'd
find
he go?
other colors.
One in there.
Well, I could send Jaden over. Or Kenna, one of them. Sure, one of them will gladly run it over.
Are they running over with the piece of that rhubarb pie? It would go good with my coffee.
Come on, I just give your daughter back and I just keep the rhubarb pie and we just call it even.
If we see something fly, I want video.
Well, I'm trying nothing flying. She's over in the living room and I'm kind of looking for whatever's going to come flying around the corner. So how did you end up here?
How'd you end up here? Well, things kind of went sideways.
I threatened my girlfriend I was gonna go and give her back to her father. That didn't go too well.
I would take her back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but once you find out why you were taking her back,
Well, yeah, then you might be in trouble. Just a little bit. Just a little bit in trouble. Great. I could use it. I think that's what. Boy, you used this almost up, didn't you?
No.
It feels empty, man.
what's up, sweetheart? Oh,
The heck is that noise?
Just my
Kenna's
massager.
playing House Flipper.
Oh, it's your massager?
Yeah, my personal massager. Ah, so nice. No,
There
just
you
my,
go.
Vortex
There-
massager.
Dave's really the. You are the completed gamer, sir. You're sitting here painting with a massager going. Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
if I had the money to buy one, I would.
Yep, then you could tell when the massager kicked in, and 5 minutes later, as you fall asleep,
I know there's a big line.
and the line goes running.
Oh, snap. Kenna's playing her House Flipper game. Crystal's House Flipper game. Kenna's playing it on a different profile because apparently the kids want to play whatever mom plays.
Yeah.
Oh, that's normal.
What was the name of that game we played last night at your house?
Oh, which one?
The card one.
Well, there was Doom Link. Oh, no, you didn't play Doom Links.
No.
No, I didn't play Doom Link. That's
Gosh, what was that? Grounded for Light.
Yeah.
all I can say is it makes you wonder how people come up with stuff.
I don't wonder. I just look at society and go, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Society's kind of messed up anyway, so, yeah, that's how.
Alright, so that's done. For
Oh, my God. These battle droids are going to be a pain in the rear. Dude, I thought the Necrons were a pain in the rear to paint. These battle droids are going to be a pain in the rear to paint.
Oh, for Legion?
Yeah. Finally, I picked up some paint to try and paint my battle droids the right color. Picked up some desert yellow, which is pretty close to their color. It's a little darker, but it's pretty close. Then I just got to start figuring out who's commanders, who's whatnot. I'm not quite a fan of Army Painter, though. It's like drying up really fast.
That's the point of Army Painter. They dry real quick.
Is that the old
No.
army painter?
Uh,
Not the creamy new
war,
army
war
painter?
paints, whatever. That's
Yeah.
the one, the Army Painter war paint.
NATO green?
No. Rush. Well, that might work.
Russian green.
That's the.
Do I need to get my Russian book out?
No. But they stole some of the Russian officers' uniforms.
That's true.
So some of them are going to have like a green coat.
Greg,
Vallejo Russian green, though, I like that. It works really well. Nice job there, Dave. Very good.
Oh, thanks.
Where?
What did I do?
I'm just watching you paint.
Oh,
I was watching Keegan. I recognized the paint by numbers, so I was like, "It's cool."
Thanks, Greg.
You're all good. You're getting down to where you get to number 5 and stuff now. So
Well, at least when I paint my stuff, my troops can still hit things.
oh, here comes
Hence
this
your,
guy.
hence your sniper you got rid of.
Yeah, I know. We don't speak of him anymore.
He was a failure. So Greg got rid of him.
I mean, the Empire got rid of him.
You can try putting mine up there.
So your Alpha Strike went smashingly?
All right. Actually had to have a crap load of troops in order to finally win.
Well, tell David knows all about Alpha Strike because he's the one that talked me into trying it. So
Yeah,
tell
I
him
did-
what next. Tell
I
him
did.
what next
Well,
was.
did we ever keep track of how many dice I just threw off to the side because they were not
A
hitting
dozen
anything?
at least.
It's pretty
Huh?
A dozen at least.
Yeah, at least. I'd like roll, and they roll like so horribly. They'd get like 3 when I would need like a 5 or a 6, and I'd be like, "Yep, nope, toss you out the side. You're done. Goodbye."
Exiled.
Like you don't want to work. You can go over there and sit and think about what you rolled.
You got look at what you're doing there.
I haven't played Alpha Strike in a little while now.
Well, where are you at? Because Ashley said that up there. So you up in Minnesota?
Canada.
Wisconsin? Huh?
Yeah,
Canada.
Calgary.
Oh, Canada.
There's people playing them. I haven't been around them. Like, often when we go gaming, we see someone playing either Alpha Strike or BattleTech.
You know what
But,
we should do? We should find one of the spots where the Canada and Minnesota border are open and sit there and play it right on the border.
I think you should come over to my end, though. So come to, what are we above? Colorado? Montana? No, Idaho. No. Oh, what's the state below us?
God, now I made you think. Now you're like, damn it, now I'm going to have to look it up.
Yep.
But we should play on the border. I mean, because what are they gonna do? They can't say nothing. Like, I didn't enter illegally. He didn't come over here illegally. So what are they gonna do about it?
Oh, and that would be why they would be upset because you'd put.
Yeah, it
them
is
in-
Idaho. Yeah, so Idaho is pretty close to the border to Idaho.
There you go.
Okay, so you're up above Idaho. Okay.
Yeah. And Montana. Idaho and Montana.
Same diff.
I think Idaho border is the one that usually we cross at. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Kids are getting ready to go back to their other side. Oh, you dum-dum. Then get me a paper towel.
Paper towel. What'd you do?
Oh, so I can dab off the water off of my brushes. It's okay. I'll go back inside your house the way it is. No big deal.
Well, that's why you could hear my personal vibrator. It was on the wrong webcam or audio.
Wrong webcam.
Well, that was
That
something
sounded
interesting
bad.
to walk into.
That sounded real bad.
You know how it goes.
I'm like, what?
Okay, there we are.
Keegan's all, I searched just to make sure he didn't have one, and I couldn't find him.
Can I find your password paper? It's right here. You gonna flip some houses, dear? Gosh, we got Crystal House Flipper, and all the kids are now addicted to it.
Well, keep them quiet for a while.
You want to try again?
I said, okay. Well, you would think.
It don't. It just makes them go to their mother more. Mommy, I can't find this. Mommy, I can't find that.
That sounds like how it was with Minecraft.
I'm still so basic on Minecraft. I can't do these electrical circuits and everything else that all these people do.
That's because you spend all your time on Roblox.
On what?
I like Roblox.
Oh, do you? Yeah, the kids play that a lot.
Yeah, my daughter and her friends are all about Fortnite now. So
Yeah, that's what the kids are pretty much.
Yeah, that's what they play for the most part. Aaron's always playing on that. Actually, I bet if I ask him, I bet he's playing Roblox, or not Roblox, Fortnite right now.
Probably.
I don't hear my daughter screaming in rage, so I'm pretty sure she's not playing at the moment.
Oh my God! You actually you remember when Josh used to rage? You could hear it from like down the street.
Yeah, those games, they get you going pretty good.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: the plastic or resin or whatever is used for Legion, definitely not as good a plastic as used for Warhammer. Like the Warhammer plastic, the paint seems to just grab right on it. But like this plastic, I'm having to put a light layer, and then I'm gonna have to go back and put another layer on in order for it to stick.
You didn't prime first then?
I'd
Just,
say, yeah,
moving around
Greg
plastic?
primed all his and it worked a lot better, Keegan.
Yeah, I didn't prime mine, but normally it was like with Warhammer, I've never had. Well, then again, usually play the undead skeletons, and so they look bad. They look bad. No one gives a crap. But no, I'm not used to priming. I don't ever prime normally.
Hmm.
It's the same thing with the Zombicide pieces. You have to have some kind of prime on them. They don't like to stick.
I am someone that primes everything. But
If you would optimize on your priming, you could be Optimus Prime.
Oh, here we go. Because the other day, one of those graders was going down the street with the plow as a plow, and sparks were flying out from underneath it. And I said, "Look, Ashley." She goes, "What?" And I said, "Do you think that they're going to go see, Optimus Prime?" She goes, "Why?" I said, "I think that one found the Allspark because there were sparks."
Oh my!
It took her a second. And she's like, "Oh my God, that's dumb." I'm like, David just laughing because in my mind, I'm like, "No, that's pretty funny." I thought it was pretty good.
Hey, tone it down.
Tell me,
Feisty
don't let him
dominance.
argue on the.
Stop.
Teenagers, gotta love them.
Yep.
Bye, love you. Okay. So how's the weather in Canada?
We have an air quality warning right now because everyone was burning wood apparently during the
Gotta
cold
keep
snap.
warm somehow.
But it's getting better now, for sure.
I don't understand. That I don't get because wood naturally burns. Like that's a natural freaking thing. Like how is that affecting? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just because we're in the city, so it's like a million people burning wood. I guess is kind of harsh. I know in my workplace, which is on the outskirts of town, the air quality is a lot nicer than it is in our house, which is pretty central.
So everyone have like a wood stove boiler central heat system, or they just got like the old wood stoves that are like in the like a wood stove that's still in the kitchen or in the living room type area.
I'm not sure. Like, 'cause we have a fireplace.
Okay.
I know other older places do. I think most new places aren't allowed to have fireplaces, so I'm not sure what they're doing
I don't
exactly.
get that. Like if you live someplace where it's cold, you think like when you build a house, it should be mandatory to have an alternative heat source for when the electricity inevitably fails.
Yeah, exactly.
You would think so.
Yeah, our heat is oil, but you still need the electricity to make the spark to burn it.
Yeah. My granny aunt had we took the oil barrel out of her house. Oh my gosh, that stuff stinks when it sits in there forever.
Oh, I bet.
I think it was oil. I don't remember what type of oil it was, but I think it was oil.
Kerosene, probably.
Probably was.
I mean, if it was like an older house, that's what I would assume.
Yeah, it was an older house. Like the furniture should have been replaced and everything, but oh my God, these battle guys are gonna be the death of me.
The fireplace has never been used in Charles's place. Hmm.
He lives in San Diego. Why
I
would
know.
you need one?
Fireplaces are nice to run though every once in a while. I enjoy lighting things up in hours a couple times a year, even if it's not too cold.
Yeah, just to kind of sit and relax.
Well, frickin' Gregson, my wife's best friend, I call her the sister-in-law. She and her husband just bought a place with a fireplace. Oh man, I was jealous. I'm like, this is a nice fireplace.
Mm.
Like, it'd be nice to light up a fireplace once in a while and just sit there with a crackling fire.
Keegan, would that be very smart? If you like bringing home things that Crystal doesn't know about, she could just throw them in there if you pissed her off.
You could just throw them away or stomp on them if I pissed her off anyway. So what's the difference?
Because then you have to watch them melt.
Is that why you hide all your stuff, Ashley?
What? That way you don't burn it? Yeah.
What'd you say, dear? She's just said I would just throw them in a candle so you could watch them burn slowly.
Oh, that's even worse.
Nice. See how therapy helps you get this out?
All right. Tom Kelly made progress. Good job.
All right.
Have
So
fun.
now I know what I
Kelly.
need to do tonight. Go find all the candles.
Tom Kelly had to leave, but thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
Tom Kelly's one of my moderators on my Facebook group.
Oh, is he?
Nice.
There you go.
It's late for him. He lives in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 6-hour time difference. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So he's up late. Yeah, so it'd be what? Oh, it'd be 10:30 there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Just watched a thing. There's an Iowan here who does like history, like World War II history, and it's like all about the people that you never really hear about, kind of like the anti-heroes of World War II. And there's this guy in UK. Gosh, I can't think of his name now, but basically he served in World War I, and then he basically wrote UK's handbook on how to run tank operations and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, back then it was pretty much the upper army generals and whatnot. They were pretty much a good old boys club, so to say, and they got him kicked out because they didn't like him. Winston Churchill brought this guy back because they were getting their rears kicked, and they said basically Britain would not have succeeded in World War II's tank warfare if they hadn't brought him back, because Germany had gotten a hold of all of his papers for tank drills and whatnot. So a lot of the German tank warfare was written by a guy out of UK. I'm going to find that now again. But it's like, that's just freaking nuts.
Well, the Germans were really good at that tank warfare.
Yeah, apparently he was answering every problem they had with a tank. At a minefield, let's put a rotating barrel on the front with a whole bunch of chains that fling off, and have that go about 50 feet in front of the tank. Have a machine gun nest you can't get into. Let's put a flamethrower on the front of the tank. Like, I guess the answer was tank to every problem back then. Yeah, nothing like having a tank that shoots a flamethrower and it pulls a 500 gallons of fuel behind it for the flamethrower. It's like, oh my god. Can you imagine if you accidentally jackknife that?
That would not be funny.
It'd warm me up.
I mean, it'd kind of be funny for a split second, after the after fact would be funny, but it's like.
And wardrobe.
Mr. Wardrobe.
Look at this crazy crew wardrobe. Yep.
Yeah.
Does Mr. Wardrobe want to join?
I don't know if it could.
Oh, if I had to, I'll remove one of our, remove my camera. Oh, I see how it is, wardrobe.
Oh, Todd's hanging out on Dave's
David's.
channel.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Rarely do we see him, and he goes on to David's. That's messed up, wardrobe.
Just giving It's
Yes,
nap
we know
time.
where his loyalty lies.
It's nap time.
It's
Well,
okay.
if you
If
get a nap,
they're
go for
if
it.
it's like McMurray, wardrobe, Jeff, all them, I can always find Greg up on wardrobes.
I
Mhm.
usually watch Wardrobe Channel when it comes on. And
Where I'll find Greg.
And I know Todd because I have a picture of me, him, and McMurray from the March to Victory.
Okay.
Is that
And
the first one or the second one I went to?
That's the first one where you bought all the stuff at the auction, and then you had to explain to Crystal that you bought it all.
Dude, we barely came home with everything. Like, that trunk was full. The trunk was full. The back seat was full. Crystal's anger levels were full.
What is all this?
Don't ask
Special.
questions you don't want answers to.
It does kind of feel like nap time, but if I went to sleep now, I'd be up all night.
Well, if you're up all night, you could get a whole lot of painting done.
Maybe, except that whole stupid work thing tomorrow.
Calling sick.
Yeah, sure.
Work, smirk. Ooh, I got to text my boss to see if I'm loading trucks tomorrow or not. He was supposed to get back to me and if he had trucks or not.
You can get a text back. Didn't you hear? We let you go last week. What?
No, not after the 70. Not after the 68-hour rush and the big snowstorm. He ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if he'd be ready to let either of the other two guys run the loader yet. Maybe he said, "To heck with it. I'm just gonna do it myself. And I ain't gonna pay nobody."
Do you know where our new gunmetal is? That new one we bought? That's okay. Finish doing what you're doing.
Stupid song stuck in my head.
That. Yeah, David, I really like the old Colors of War, like dark gunmetal.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and couldn't find it
Oh no.
locally anyway. So Army Painter has a gunmetal metallic
Yes.
with a little ball bearing built into the bottle. So we'll see how this works on these guys.
Nice. You said Army Painter, right?
Yes.
And that's the War Paints range.
Yep. It's the Army Painter War Paints gunmetal metallic.
Nice.
You can hear the little BB in there bouncing around.
Yeah, I don't own too many Army Painter, but I got the Speed Paint Metallics. These guys here, which are
Yeah, I just have
pretty nice, honestly. And yeah, those bearings are chunky.
Hey man, it helps.
Yeah.
I'm not chunky. I'm just healthy. Oh,
Whatever, Keegan.
not chunky. I'm just fat. Don't make fun of me. Oh, snap.
Oh no, don't start that.
Right. Sweet.
The show was going great till Charles said something about, or Wardrobe said something about a nap, and Keegan started yawning.
The next thing you know, Keegan yawned and everyone went to sleep. What are you doing? Reading your book, dear?
There we go. So, everybody that's watching can pipe in and let us know what you're currently doing. Well, we know Todd's going to take a nap, but
Well, he's not watching me taking a nap.
well, he could just listen while he goes to sleep. I mean, it's got to be therapeutic to listen to all of us talking.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Sound
Hold
of
on,
the
I'll
ball
be right back.
bearings.
What'd you say, David?
Sound of the ball bearings gently putting you to sleep.
Yeah.
Does Wardrobe paint?
Yes, he does. I've seen him do little 6mm models.
Oh,
and
does he?
stuff.
Okay. I know McMurray does.
Yeah, McMurray paints. You'll hear like every 2 or 3 minutes, done.
Yeah, same thing with Brian.
You're like, dang it.
Well, when you're only putting 1 or 2 coats on a paint, model.
It depends on who it is, what they're doing.
I've been playing a lot of Sims 4 while I paint, which slows me down quite a bit.
Does that help?
It is more entertaining, though. It's not productive, just entertaining.
Actually, I think they use a lot of speed paints, don't they?
I don't know.
I feel like I've heard more
that's-
people. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead, David.
I feel like I hear more people say speed paints now than contrast, because it used to be like a ubiquitous term of contrast, but now I think.
I mean, that's kind of what it is.
Oh, well, they're the same paints. Yeah, it's just I think that speed paints have really taken over as the generic term. You know, like Skidoo versus snowmobile. Sort of
Well,
thing.
so basically, I think it was probably Warhammer or the Citadel did the contrast.
Yeah.
And then they saw how popular those were. So everyone else is basically doing the same concept.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Definitely.
If they work better, they work better.
I just shut my power off.
Let's say it just got dark. Right? I'm sitting over here where there's not enough light anyways.
Oh, preparing to paint. Paint prep is important.
Yeah, it just kind of boils down to whatever you want to use that you like.
Are you able to get all your chores done there, David?
Oh yeah. Yeah, all the laundry's in the dryer now.
There you go.
Kids doing her homework. Things are good. Three zombie pirates.
Charles. Oh, you're talking about Charles. Yeah, I got
Yep.
3 zombie pirates trying to figure out what colors to use. We'll try to make them look piratey with dead flesh. I mean, I don't know. That's one of those things I would just pick up and start painting and kind of see where it takes me. And if I have like comes out looking like, I don't know, wrong, I guess redo it. So because as he's waiting to paint or preparing himself to paint.
That's better.
Yeah, this is a lot shinier than what I'm used to.
And it's a lot lighter. It's not really that dark.
Was the previous gunmetal the Vallejo model color?
Well, yeah, it
I
was.
thought it was the Flames of War.
It's Battlefronts, the Flames of War, Colors of War.
Yeah, the color of war.
I think Vallejo made those.
I believe Vallejo made it. I got so much stuff on that bottle, it's hard to remember.
Because I know the model color one is also super dark. Because I thought it might be a good replacement for Lead Belcher, but it was much darker. It's a very nice color.
This kind of
This
looks
one is
like it.
dark gunmetal.
Darkness.
Wasn't this in your the German color set?
Long ago. It was in the kit I bought. It went a long way because you're just using it for, the barrels and stuff. It lasted a long time. So it worked. It worked.
Greg does not work. Greg just sits in his luxury truck.
Well, yeah, that's all I do. And just mysteriously, all the work gets done. So,
It's called Minions. They're little yellow pill bottle looking things.
oh, cool. Maybe I could get them to go do all the work orders for tomorrow, and I'll just stay at home. Except now all I can do is see minions squabbling amongst each other, and it's not really working.
It'd be funny though.
I can see them walking around singing Banana.
That's what my kids do. No, they sing around singing that stupid Peaches song.
We all could sing the Peaches song.
No.
Listen to Keegan. No.
Peaches song. Do I want to know?
So Charles is asking, the clothes always dark, bright brown skin, a pallid bone, hats, boots, black gray.
I always feel like pirates should be garish, even if they're zombies. Go live your best pirate
I
life.
would do like maybe a green, not completely green, but like a skin tone mixed with a green.
Like a rotten.
Yeah, where it's like rotting. Because I mean, if they're pirates, they're gonna be on ships, so you got a lot of water and moss.
Find a.
Hey,
Talking about zombie pirates?
yeah,
You could try that. Hey, Empire 54. Oh, we might be on in an hour. I'm not sure. It just kind of depends.
I think you will. I believe in you.
David will probably keep us here. Hey, Mini Warmut. Hello, sir.
about damn time he shows up.
Oh, Charles, I would take. Don't start SmackDown with Mini Warmup because then you guys will go back and forth.
Me.
See that?
If I didn't harass him, means I like him. You'd have to be worried if I didn't.
Oh crap! Then I'm definitely worried.
You get beat. What the fuck are you talking about?
Woo, shit.
Oh jeez. Oh, the Chiefs play in 30 minutes. That's right. You don't got to worry, Mini Warmup. They probably won't win anyways. but you could watch. I'm just joking because I used to kind of like the Chiefs a little bit. But
Why are they cheap to watch?
yeah, I'm not terribly much into football anymore. They kind of burned it for me a while back. I like John Cena. You guys know John Cena, right?
My daughter says that name all the time. I don't know what it means.
John Cena. It's because
Yeah.
you can't see him, so you don't know he's there.
Well, there we go.
He got up and was doing this thing in front of a lot of the NFL players, and one of them made a comment about how WWE is scripted, right? And he goes, "Yeah, just like the NFL is." He goes, "You think all those games run the way you think they're going to go?" He really started laying him. He goes, "You guys are more scripted than we are. Come on!" And they all started laughing. And when you watch the response, you're like, "I've seen quite a few plays lately where it's like, yeah, you intentionally dropped that. And some of these plays they do are pretty obviously bad, like on purpose. Like, I'm going to make it look like I tried." So I just, my opinion, football is not very good anymore. Like,
Everything okay?
So you gonna come over to the hockey side?
I went to a hockey game out here.
Nice.
Now I had to
Is that-
laugh
that middle?
because the name of the hockey team out here in Iowa, and hold your horses, is called the Rough Riders. When I heard that, my mind couldn't help it. I thought that's funny. But they had a Star Wars night, and so I took the kids with that, and actually it's pretty fun. But mostly you go to hockey to see the fights. Is what I get out of it.
Oh.
However, that sport is pretty demanding. That's a lot of physical energy to go back and forth on that ice. So
Have you ever heard of Canadian football, the CFL?
no,
Now hold on, is Canadian football soccer or is Canadian football American football?
American football. Yeah,
Okay.
we still call soccer soccer.
Oh, okay.
okay, soccer.
Now there's a team in Saskatchewan. Oh, sorry. There's a team in Saskatchewan, and they are the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And there's a team in, I think it's Ottawa, and they're also the Ottawa Roughriders.
Oh,
There's only like 7 teams maybe in CFL, and 2 of them are named Roughriders.
Oh wow, that must be confusing.
I don't know why. It's funny.
in Iowa they call everything the Hawkeyes. So the basketball team is the Hawkeyes. The ladies basketball team is the Hawkeyes.
Well, it's because that's all college. All the hockey stuff is all
I know
college.
you're like, yeah, it's the Hawkeyes. You're like, which one are you talking about? So tons and tons of college stuff out here.
Because Iowa doesn't have a professional team.
No, but they are.
Heaven forbids if we ever did.
I don't know. The people are pretty devoted out here though to it. So it's kind of cool there. I'm just not really into football anymore. Haven't been for a long time. But that doesn't mean that I hate it or that I'm bashing people that watch it. It's just not. It's a bunch of millionaires throwing a ball around, and that's about it. I really don't get much out of it anymore.
I watch Super Bowl for the commercials.
Well,
The last couple of years, they've sucked.
Oh no.
I will play Blitz Bowl though. That's fun.
I haven't played that one.
It's kind of like Blood Bowl.
I never played Blood Bowl either.
That's okay. You get too competitive. I wouldn't want you to be in that game. It'd be too much for you. I think you just get too.
Did you have a dwarves or something, or
No, humans, but they have different factions.
who had the dwarves?
I don't know.
I thought
No.
one of y'all had the dwarves.
Charles knows about CFL.
Oh, all right, Mini Warmuts
He can tell
heading
you the
off. Hey, man, have a good
Bye.
evening. Hopefully your
Bye.
team wins, man. And sounds like somebody's here. My dog's all vicious when she thinks someone's at the door. Charles says the CFL is fun and bigger field. See, I I just haven't been into sports much, you guys, probably for quite some time. I kind of just didn't like all the attitudes and stuff and the way it was going a long, long time ago.
I've never been into sports, so I don't know if I'll try.
Yeah. Well, I did learn something though. I didn't know that as a taxpayer, I pay for the taxes to the National Football League for these people. I didn't
Oh,
know
nice.
that because it's a national sport. Okay, I'd just like a refund. Because if I'm paying out of my taxes, how come they charge everybody that likes the game tickets?
Yeah.
Why do they have to pay? Why, like Minnie Wormup, why couldn't he just get tickets to go to see his team play?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Oh, Empire says he could probably jump on in about 45 minutes. We might be here, sir. You're more than welcome to. Charles says the NFL is dead to him after the Chargers moved up.
What are you eating without me?
Uh-oh. Keegan? This is gamers therapy, not family therapy, sir.
They're eating ice cream sandwiches without me, you little brat.
Ooh.
What did he do?
Oh, wait, I'm getting loved. Okay, I'm good now.
You're getting a sandwich.
I must not be in the doghouse anymore. She brought me food.
Wow.
In
Wait,
Iowa,
hold on.
they have
Is it
heat
poison?
dog houses.
Did you hear him?
What?
I said, wait, hold on. Is it poison? Aaron without missing a beat. Yeah.
At least he's being honest. He's just gonna flat out kill you.
Yeah. Thanks. I mean those.
Hello, Mythos and Brian from Weird World War II. We are trying to paint.
Hello, gentlemen.
Some of us are getting distracted by ice cream.
Charles says if you had to support a team, it'd be the Celtics. There you go. I know nothing about basketball. Very little. I played it when I was in school because I was taller than some of the other kids. That's all.
If I had to support a team, it'd be the local high schools.
Yeah, it's fun to go watch the kids.
That's not rigged.
That reminds me, I have to register my daughter into soccer.
Soccer's pretty competitive out
It
here.
is, especially with girls.
They got a lot of like the kids soccer stuff going on.
Nice. Yeah, I feel it's good. It's low impact for my money and high value. So I like it.
Yeah.
And she's tired and wants to go to sleep. So
Yeah, that's right.
There, Keegan. Weird World War II's got a question for you. He says, did you retire those dice tonight? They were giving you some hell.
oh yeah, they're in the middle of the road somewhere.
He threw them around the coffee shop. Weird World War II. I mean, so after we got done doing the game, we picked up dice.
I bet we picked up a dozen dice. I was like, nope. This isn't none. Next.
Yeah, you kind of shotgunned them around the room.
They're ticking me out. Like, seriously, I need a 5 and I get like a 3. It's like, seriously?
It happens, Keegan. It's all right.
Now with my dice that don't. They know better.
And none of them worked for you today. Huh.
Yep.
Oh,
and,
now
and
these
guess
two are
what?
gonna go
And
David.
guess what? When we go to play, they won't be there again.
Look at this really cool mini I made. What is that, Keegan? Is that made out of melted dice? Yep, I poured it into a mold. Jeez. Go on, Keegan. Tell him you found an STL file with a dice cage for your dice to put them in when they're acting up.
Oh yeah, I did. Hold on.
Nope.
God damn, how that stupid song stuck in my head.
What song is that?
It's that saxophone song everyone wants to play with, like the Squirtle character or the Ultramarine with the saxophone.
Oh,
Oh, that one I showed you, babe.
Oh yeah, where there's all this stuff going on, and the Ultramarine standing there,
Playing
just playing a saxophone on the battlefield. Yep.
classic Ultramarine.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it was. Mythos was. It was pretty cool. Brian from Weird World War II said he did that for 20 years, glued all of his cursed dice in a big pile, and ended up throwing the thing out the window. I hope it didn't land on somebody, because that would be a bit dicey.
Do, do, do.
Wow, really?
Hey, man,
How do I do?
you're talking to a guy who jumped into a bunch of cement they poured on a foundation to a house and did snow angels because my mom said I should make a good impression, so I did.
Okay, I'm doing a screen share. I think Greg's got to
Baby, gonna
approve it.
Oh, I haven't gotten that rhubarb pie with the ice cream, Keegan.
Mm,
You haven't taken your daughter back. Take your daughter back and you have a slice.
And I would
Where
have
is it? Crystal, I
Crystal,
will.
you're more than welcome to come over here and have chili with us, honey. Keegan can stay there and figure out what he wants to
Hey,
eat.
did I tell you that I love you today? I love you.
I don't think I can. I'd have to.
Remove mine.
Let's see if I can.
So-
remember yours.
I don't know how easy it is
There you
for
go.
everyone to see. I'll try to turn it. But see, it says, sit and think about what you rolled. And it's a little, it's basically a crib, you know, a jail for your dice.
There you go. That might work. Eventually, it'll get full of dice.
And then I'll throw them out down the road. Watch, I'll throw them out down the road and then they'll bring someone else good luck.
Someone else goes, "Wow, this is my dad. Just found all these dice on the side of the road." And then they get them and it rolls good for them.
Oh, that pissed me off.
You'd be okay till someone posted it in some gaming article and you'd be like, "That's why I threw my dice out."
Yeah, it's only a 17-hour build. It's so crazy to see how long the old Creality takes versus the stuff nowadays takes. Like this is a 17-hour build, but if you build this in Prussia, where'd it go? I need the Prussia file.
Tolika says all dice are cursed. Some of them are, sir. Weird World War II says, I'm sure they're fine by how things rolled in. Yep. Keegan will print that up, I'm sure. Mini warm-up. Pretty popular.
Eventually, not
Or do you want a coloring book?
not right now. Eventually, I will. It's
Your Sonic one.
I think Ashley and I were talking. She's got something she needed me to print terrain-wise.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Okay, so for that same one, just to print that same one, if I were to buy the new MK4 Prussia, it is a 5-hour and 56-minute build versus the old Creality we have. It's a 17-hour build?
Yeah.
17-hour and 39. So it's like basically just short of 12-hour difference.
Brian wants you to send him the print.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that because I have been trying to send Mythos stuff and it has been rejecting every single flipping email I send him.
Did they lift you up from that ban when they banned you from the internet last year? Or?
Probably not.
Try to send a smaller file, like a zip file, or
Well, that's what I tried doing with the ones I sent to Meezo. They're already in zip files, and it was just. Yeah.
You might have to go to like photo share or something.
Dropbox.
Or how did Mito send it to us?
He sent it by email to us, and it was
Yeah,
just
I
out of his,
know.
and it was just in his Google, and he got it out of Google, but freaking, I don't know.
Did I tell you my new hack? If you can see on my
Google Drive. So you guys save it to your drive and then email it out.
Oh, well, maybe I need to figure that out and then do that.
Or where did you find it at? He's asking.
I'll look. Okay, so what's your hack, David?
You know these little SIM card removers that you get with your phones?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're perfect for bottles.
Oh yeah. Good
It's
idea.
perfect size.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, to push into your paint?
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
they're always the right length.
Shit.
Okay, check. How I get one. Do you want a spoon or a fork? Aaron, do you want a spoon or a fork?
Now I gotta go with a tab. Let's find it on. I think it's on Thingiverse. Well, Thingiverse there. Nice. I found it on Thingiverse. Copy. And Minnie, I am sending it to you via Messenger. No, that's not who I said at all. Yeah, I typed in on Dice Jail. There's a lot more Dice Jails out now.
Come on up then.
Hold on just a second.
You want a spoon?
Just a second. Let me get this paste on.
Okay.
Oh, maybe. I'm done my next time.
Great.
Brian, if you go to Colts and just type in Dice Jail, there's
I just sent it to him.
I'm saying on Colts, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Greg, approve my screen share. We're good, Mythos. How are you today?
Oh, British Legion's on too.
Look at all
Hey,
these.
British Legion, how are you? Good evening to you. Yeah, Mythos. I don't know if we're legends, but some of the others are. As far as spicy goes, I use a lot of pepper on my food.
Oh, look at this one, Greg. It's a dice tower and a dice jail all in one, so they can go straight to jail.
So I don't even got to bother rolling that way. I mean, if they roll bad, I just pick them up and throw them in the cage. That's cool. Saves me a step.
This one's a full box jail cell. Huh.
Just gonna have to.
The Tower of 20s.
All right, Mini Wormut says Walkabout Games has a new King of War rulebook, so that has been thrown back into the drawing. Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
And Mythos he's doing good. He's having a nice chill night, spending time with his lovely lady on Overwatch. All right.
Oh, geez, Greg, look at this. It's a cup, dice tower, jail, and dice tower.
All right, you gotta do it, Keegan.
Why?
It's a coffee cup.
Look.
There's so many things to print that you'd end up owning a house just to store the stuff you print, or a giant shed.
Yeah, I think there's something Crystal said I needed to print for her first before I do much more printing. We granted a
You
seat
guys are having fun in
of
the chat.
council, but not the title of master. Oh gosh, that'd be funny. Make the dice go before the council of dice. Print a whole bunch of these little chairs. Make them go before the council of dice when they roll bad.
That would be interesting.
The cage box, more chairs, a D20 jail.
Oh, wow, Mythos. See what Mythos says there? His brother has a stump in his backyard. He
Oh,
calls
dang.
the dice executioner. Ones that repeatedly roll badly and seems suspect, he takes a hatchet to, and he's found a lot of air bubbles in Chessex dice. Ooh. Specifically the Chessex with swirled colors.
Ooh, snap.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, I bought some fancy dice the other day. Do I have it
fancy
here?
dice.
Yeah, 'cause when we want to play some Warhammer Underworlds. I don't think I have it around me. But I bought the bespoke Death Allegiance dice. And I had never bought a Games Workshop dice, like the bespoke dice before. And it's actually pretty nice quality.
Well, Games Workshop, man, whatever they put out, it's usually good quality. It might be expensive, but I haven't run across any quote junk.
These were half price. There was still more money than I wanted to spend on dice, but I didn't have any magic dice, so I figured I better pick them up for the Underworlds.
So you treated yourself. That's okay.
Yeah.
You got to do that once in a while. Weird World War II says he said those pretty dice are no good, and Mythos says it seems like the air gets swirled in with as they swirl the colors together. Probably traps air in the mixture.
What are you eating, little dude? Ramen?
Okay.
Not okay. We're going to prime this one real quick and see how that goes.
Charles says he puts bad dice in the games he doesn't like and takes a good dice and adds them to his inventory. Nice. There are dice. Sometimes you're like, my gosh, they constantly, it almost seems mathematically impossible for them to stay, rolling the same way. So I can see how there could be manufacturing defects in dice pretty easily, actually. And when you're painting, it just gets a little quiet.
Got the Peaches song stuck in my head now.
You got the what song?
The Peaches. The Bowser
Oh,
singing
yeah.
Peaches.
Sometimes you get those little songs in your head and you can't get them out.
That one's all right. I don't mind that one.
It's not too bad unless you're like on a warm summer day, you got the window down, you're at a stoplight, and you're singing kid songs, and people pull up and their windows down. They look at you like, and you're singing Baby Shark or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Oh, wait.
Tacos, yeah.
What's
Last Awesome Town.
British Legion says, what's the Space Marine chatter?
The one I'm painting is Alpha Legion for Horus Heresy.
We don't talk about Space Marines there. They're nothing but a bunch of younglings that decided to wake me up from my nice eternal slumber.
Excuse us.
Yeah, you can excuse yourself right out of my galaxy.
So, British Legion, look in the back behind me on the wall. Then you will see.
Smurfs.
Keegan calls them Smurfs. Yep. I have been ridiculed for having the poster boys of Warhammer. That's okay. I just like gaming with them. Besides, if I remember right, that Smurf show was fairly popular.
Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't Smurfette like some science experiments gone wrong or something that the guy tried to, like the evil guy made her or something?
Yeah, and then she ended up having her own personality or her own free will or something like that.
I still think Papa Smurf had access to the internet and didn't tell him. Right? Because he was always knowing everything. Probably just Googled stuff.
What you do, isn't it?
No. No. Not unless I have to.
Is here now.
I don't know.
Okay.
There, Phils. Everybody, my friends and family know we do our thing Sunday afternoon. They will still come by and go, oh, I forgot.
What?
You're like, yep.
Like, how do you forget? People. Well, I've been doing this for what, 3 years, 4 years now?
Longer than that.
Yeah, but the Sunday show at 4.
Couple years.
Actually, I think you started the Sunday show at 4 before you started the downtown. Before you started the downtown stuff.
Yeah. The coffee shop was just a natural place to kind of migrate to. I mean, because of our name. So, coffee. All right, Minnie Warmut. Have a good night, man. Have
Who's
fun.
British Legion doing an epic? Ultramarines? Alpha Legion? Other? You know, I don't mind Alpha or Ultramarines. I never liked Blood Angels. I don't know why.
Yeah, they just never seem to be.
I don't like any of them. They're all just moving targets. Oh, was that out loud?
I like Necrons. Necrons are cool.
Necron the Votan. Although I'm going to say this, it is time for the Necrons to get a few new updates or some new toys or something.
They just got them.
Well, we just got one new toy with the Overlord with the transit, the transit shroud of the transit. What's that called? Translocation shroud. So now you can attach that to your Necron warriors, and bada bing, bada boom. Wall? Nah, we'll just go through it. Terrain? We'll just go through it. So I plan on definitely have that for when we play what's that ship when we play I can't think of it one now. What's that ship one we got, Greg? Is all the walls and the map and I can't think of it.
Ship.
It's like you're playing on like a boarding action.
Oh, okay. I was like you're kind of.
For boarding action, that'll be great because then I can just wait for you to somewhat pop close up by and pop. Well, hello, Mother Trucker.
Yeah. Hey, British Legion. Yeah, I wanted to do that epic scale there, but that new box set with the 6mm, but Keegan's like, no, blah, blah, blah. So I'm the only one over here that wants to do that.
It's because there's no Necrons in it.
Dude, it's 6mm. No thanks.
I think you could get a lot on the table, though.
Yeah, but
It's better.
Necrons are a pain in the rear to paint at 15mm, let alone 6mm.
I think it'd be pretty easy. Just prime them black, dry brush the silver. You got your Necrons. There you go.
Pretty much.
Dab of green somewhere.
Throw a little splash of green in.
I know. I like putting the brass on them.
That's a nice one too.
Like how Ashley's came out with all that brass. See if I can put some light on him.
Oh, yeah. British Legion. I seen them at the local
Yeah.
hobby shop here last week. I went in, they had a box that was open, they were doing, and they looked really, really pretty cool.
That's right.
Right, she liked for a good reason.
Oh,
My resin came in.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
My resin?
Oh.
But it's cold as a
Well, don't use that today. Let that warm up overnight, and you can use it tomorrow.
Really, Keegan? I would never have known.
Oh, you'd be amazed at how many people just jump on that.
Oh no, I know that. Get
I'm
out
gonna
of
do
this
more of the
phone.
B1 battle droids. I need to find a desert yellow and a rattle can. There seems to be a theme. I play Necrons, playing the B1 battle droids. Kind of seems to be a theme here.
Why don't you get a single action airbrush?
Oh, cool that is.
yeah, so next week.
Ooh, that would be good.
I got one coming in next week. Pretty excited. Just for anything you would rattle can, you could just use your single action for. So
Well, I
No-
got
no-
one.
no
It's
snow
just
fuss.
the one I got from my grandfather. You gotta have the air cans for it, and it's like $30 for the can. I'm like, well, I
Oh,
kind of would rather have it hooked up to a air compressor.
Yeah, definitely. You might be able to find an adapter for that one though. I was using my dad's old Badger 350 until it disintegrated. That was really nice.
Nice.
Now I'm getting a Pash. I'm not sure what, but it's metal. Very nice looking.
Well, Greg said when I get my airbrush, he said that I can gladly use his van for my airbrush studio.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not gonna ever happen.
I need to go to bed. Who is this? This is just a group of gamers painting.
Oh, hey, Noise. How's it going? Yeah, he's in Italy, so he has to go to bed for sure.
Oh wow.
Well, thanks for stopping by, anyways.
Who dis?
New group, who dis?
It's because I stream so very rarely now.
Well,
It's always surprising when I come on.
British Legion says Color Forge does a desert yellow.
And a rattle can.
Well, I don't know. Look it up.
Can make Jesse into a knight.
He says yes. Keegan, British Legion says yes.
Army Painters got their it's yellow. Is it desert yellow? Yeah, Army Painters desert yellow is in a rattle can. Huh.
Mythos says, I know what's up. Single action, baby.
God damn it! That damn song. It just like you'll be sitting and that damn song just sneak right back into your head.
Kind of makes it worse when all the voices in your head jump in and start singing too.
What makes it worse is when it starts going and you just see Squirtle freaking playing the saxophone. That's what makes it worse. What? Yeah. Yep. So did you read that article I sent you, Greg, about Microsoft?
Anything you send me, Keegan, I tend to be leery to open.
What? Dude, that was years ago. You got to let that go.
No, but if they're doing what you're saying they're doing, I mean, that's going to upset a lot of gamers.
Well, the guy was reading it right off the thing. I'm just like, damn it. I was listening to it on the way home off YouTube. I'm like, no, it really ticks me off. But they're gonna, well, we're mad at you, so we're gonna shut your game off. You can't play it at all, and you're not gonna own any rights to playing it. But we still want you to pay us $70 for game development.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it anymore.
Is that a subscription service?
Well, what they're doing is Microsoft and who was the other company?
They says Ubisoft.
I think it's Microsoft and Activision. We're saying that gamers need to get used to not owning their games. So, call somebody some name, they'll lock your account. They'll lock your game out for a day. Do it again. They'll lock it out for like a month. Do it again. Okay, we're just gonna delete your game
Damn.
and then ban you from playing it. And your console will never work. Won't work for a whole year.
Wow.
Like, we'll lock out your console.
They should probably listen to all the trash talk in the game lobbies, because that's half the game is the way they all talk.
Yeah. Well, they're getting. They just read a thing today, or what? Listen to a thing today. They're gonna start locking out. Here at the end of February, they're gonna start locking out. Microsoft's gonna lock out all third-party game controllers.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah, well, it's to help get rid of the cheaters and the modders. Like,
Okay.
then how about you just keep the PC players over on the PC side, because it ain't console doing all this cheating crap. It's the PC players.
What's the point of playing if you can't mod?
Well, depends on your point of view. I'm
Well, I only
talking-
play games that I play by myself too, like Fallout.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know,
if you're
multiplayer
playing
games.
a game that's objective based, say like domination or capture the flag or something, and you're cheating, then why do you want to win by cheating? If you're
Yeah.
playing a game where you're exploring an area, you want to mod things and add trees and do that, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're modding the game in order to win because you can't win on your own merits, then I'm like, then don't play the game.
Yeah.
If you have to have cheats and you get all these high scores and all these accolades, but you're not doing it, you didn't earn it anyways. So I don't know how some of these guys are proud of all these accomplishments that they couldn't
That
do.
they wouldn't have earned by
Yeah,
themselves.
that they couldn't have done on their own. So, and I know I've played in enough lobbies where they're shooting you through walls and,
Yeah, they're running away from you and you get headshotted by them.
yeah. It's just annoying.
I can see that.
That's kind of what I like about the tabletop world. There's no server lag to worry about. Your dice can roll crappy. Maybe you do got bad dice, but you really literally can't
You can't fix it.
you can't go cheat it, to your own thing.
Remember in the old days, people would be angry about people going on the internet and downloading lists that they could win with,
Yeah.
Cheat codes.
net lists.
No, a pre-done list that other people have been winning with. Yeah.
I don't know if that's still a thing or not.
Oh, it is.
You didn't even build that list. You just downloaded it and built it. Miniatures wise.
But I mean, you can download somebody else's list, but if you don't have their play style, I mean, it's not going to work for you.
Yeah, that's what I think. Maybe it was less so back then. I don't know. I mean, this is like, I don't know. You were probably a baby back then, so.
Yeah, probably was. Like when you play against me and Ashley and I can play the same exact team, but our play style is so different. We could never play the same list.
Yeah, and then if you got those misbehaving dice, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. But no, like Ashley plays a full. Ashley's a full frontal attack player. That's how she plays. Full on, send everything, charging like it's the 1800s during the frickin' Revolutionary War. Versus I'm more of a cautious, pop out,
He
pop
hides.
and then pop back so you can't hit me type person.
He's a camper.
Sneaky.
No, not camping. If you notice, my guys slowly move up and move up, and then if we'd actually play to the end to where there's like no one left on one side or the other, you'll notice I'll eventually just run you over, just take over the board. Can't do that, but you can't do it with Votan though. Votan, I mean, you ain't got that reanimation.
Well, it depends on, who you're playing with.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Necrons are a slow. We're gonna win, but it'll be by dragging the battle out, and we'll just eventually tidal wave and run you over when
you don't wipe enough of us out and we start dwindling you down. Snap, I'm tired.
Nap time.
It's not nap time yet.
Bedtime soon.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna hop off and go find food with Crystal, and yeah. No, Aaron already ate, but Crystal ain't forgot food.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get her to cook me a whole steak and potato dinner.
Well, like I said, Crystal's more than welcome to come over and get a bowl of chili. And you can figure out whatever the hell you want to eat.
Huh.
Oh, dang.
My
You
house, she'll go where I tell her. That's how this works.
Oh, boy.
She's not even paying attention. That's why I'm still alive.
Wow, I'll say you have some big.
I do. Why do you think your daughter's with me?
I didn't say that. No,
Wow.
she got stuck with you.
No. I gave her, first night, I gave her $10, said, hey, go grab you and me something to drink. I'm going to go back and just meet me back at the hotel. And she came over on her own free will. She could have ran off. She didn't. Wow, really? Should have? Really?
She should have took the $10.
So she is listening, Keegan.
Oh, she's listening.
David, at least she could have bought lottery tickets with it.
Yeah.
She could have been a millionaire, but no, she's stuck with him.
But she says, but now I have Aaron, so.
It's under a text.
Yeah, you just look at the bright side, right?
Right?
Yeah.
What do you think I scored with this one? All right, well, I'll catch you guys later. So,
All
Have a
right,
good night.
Keegan. Have fun.
bye.
Keegan's interesting character. He got a little bit upset today.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
He did.
A little upset? That's an understatement.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
I don't know. Sometimes I get tired of winning all the time. I like losing every once in a while.
I like that too. Jeez. At least you're a humble gamer. All right. I don't know. I don't really. It goes back and forth for me, I guess. I enjoy playing. I mean, if I can win, cool. If I'm slaughtered, that's what irritates me. But, that happens sometimes.
It does happen.
Sometimes you just get overrun and you can't keep up with it.
To be fair, I mostly play like co-op and solo games, so it's the winning ratio is a lot different than when you play against another person.
What are you trying to set up now? Ashley's over here trying to splice in files. This time out of this bottle, I get some prints.
Yes, I have stuff for you.
Okay.
It's just you sometimes don't want some of them. So, because you have to be, straight up GW.
Charles says his mom taught him early, God rest her soul, to be a good loser because he would play canasta with her. She showed her one and only son no mercy.
Sounds like my mom.
Never.
Not
Yeah,
never.
pretty much.
Hey, that's good. She showed you that because then you had to learn to deal with it. Yep.
My mom always stomped us at risk.
Oh yeah.
No one was safe against her.
Yeah,
What are you guys painting?
I am working on the Wolverines over here.
That's right.
Yep. Slowly, steadily, just trying to get them done.
That one done.
It's all those litter jackets slowing you down.
Her still.
Well, if you remember in the movie, they had regular jackets. They had some of the stolen jackets from the Soviets, and they just had a hodgepodge. So I don't want to make all
Oh,
the
that's right.
coats the same. And British Legion says GW is the devil, but cool. Yeah, they're very expensive, but I can't complain about any of the stuff I've ever got from them. So, you know, and some of the aftermarket prints for
So
The
I
Space
can't
Marines
complain.
are-
I got half GW and half printed.
well for your Tyranids, that works because yours are
They're
really
just
so
a
close.
mixed bug dinosaur creature things.
But I haven't really found anything that's close, exactly or close enough because you know how that goes, David. In Warhammer, boy, these people know their stuff from a distance. They could be halfway across the room and see a table and be able to tell you that the people have the wrong color paint.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't say that in a bad way. It's just they know their stuff. So if you're going to try and play, you want something somewhat close. At least that's just my personal opinion.
That's fair.
And so Ashley kind of gives me crap about that.
No, it's not really crap. It just
The one Space Marine you printed had a gold medallion. Like
I
it
did
was
print them. Those were Keegan.
a gangster in the hood.
Those were
somewhere.
Keegan. I did not print
I'm like-
that.
I'm like,
I printed you one that's correct.
Yeah, this one's correct. But that other one was like, I'm like, I can't use these. Are all look like they're trying to be gangsters. I
I don't think I have
just
any of
couldn't
them
do
here.
it. But yeah, it's all good. The printer for me, like I've told everybody tons of times, I want to make some more.
What kind of
terrain.
Space Marines do you want? What were those ones that?
No, the Mythos sent me one that's kind of cool. This Brutalis.
The Brutalis that I started painting?
This thing is heavy. So Ashley's got him coated.
You took mine off.
Oh, that's right. I took your camera. Ashley's got him coated in Space
Ooh.
Marine blue.
Space Marine blue?
Yeah, well,
You're
that's
talking Ultramarines?
the Ultramarines blue. See what I mean? See what I mean?
You Ultramarine
I
players.
just see, but what I said a few minutes ago just come into play. I mispronounced the paint. You caught me, because you're in the GW cult too. So it is.
So I went on Colts. All my prints are free that I've found so far.
Yeah.
I haven't paid for one yet. Keyword yet. So it's like I found one that's just a dreadnought. So I printed it. I'm like, oh, it's only going to be like an hour. What the hell? David, it's tiny.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wait, I have to get your camera back.
It's so little.
No, Mythos. I'm not complaining because like that. This one came out really cool. The Apothecary comes out just fine.
Hey, I
Easy.
like the two prints of mine.
Yeah, it was just the one. Some of them are just kind of so off that you can't use them.
It's white.
At least to me.
Yeah.
So other than that, and that was the one that Keegan brought me. But yeah, Mythos, the alternate sculpt, some of them are cool. This alternate Brutalis one, that's a brute. And some of the alternate Tyranids Ashley has is they won't come up on that.
Yeah.
Let me just do it this way.
Move the Zombicide figure.
Oh yeah, I didn't want you to think I was upset there, Mythos, with what you sent because it came out really good, and I'm not really upset. I just try to get it as close as I can. Hold on a second.
You already have it up, baby.
I said just a second. Hold on. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's just closed off.
I thought I removed it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. Look, one at a time, Ash.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. They kind of remind me of what's that Hordes game? Yeah, War Machine Hordes.
Yeah,
the
War
horse
Machine,
guys.
don't it? Yeah.
So yeah, those are the two prints. I mean, it's the same print, but different heads, and then one had the actual gun on him.
Nice.
So
But see, your history and yours too is whatever they eat, they kind of absorb.
They
and change.
absorb,
So-
yeah. Oh, we got
so-
someone from Twitch.
So you could.
So the,
That's just a
Oh,
bot.
it's a
Spam.
bot.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are big time. You get spammers.
Whee! All right, go ahead. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I just added to the block list.
Nice.
Oops, something went wrong. Loading. Try reloading the page.
What? Oh
Oh,
no, it's all right.
okay.
It's blocking the comment. There we
Go
go.
ahead and remove this one, babe. I gotta go start the cornbread.
Cornbread. Chili
Yes.
and cornbread. Dang.
Yeah.
Cornbread.
Yeah. This one does kind of look nasty.
Oh, you want a nasty one? Here you go.
Yes.
This is a free print.
Oh, here you go. British Legion.
A screamer killer.
Here, look at this one, David.
That
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
massive.
So see, she's gotten really cool prints that will fit right on the table with hers. And so it was just the ones that Keegan gave me. I just couldn't use them because they had blings, all over the
To
place.
Maybelline. Usually I just want to get some torsos so I can use up all the backpacks and arms and heads and stuff I got for my Space Marines. I don't want those little tiny mini Marine torsos anymore.
Mini Marine torsos. Where'd that
I like
look?
the scale, not the scale, not the little guys, not like this scale.
Oh, yeah.
This is my oldest painted miniature.
Wow. Well, they're bigger these days, aren't they? Mythos. You got some nice stuff. I don't know. I'll have to probably. Well, I don't know if I want. The aggressors. I think I have some. I have to check. But then again, at our local game store, when we were there last week talking to the guy, his friend 3D prints him almost all of his Warhammer type stuff, and he gets bits, little bits that he orders, and he'll trim off things and add the bits that you wouldn't know. I mean, you'd look at the table and be like, wow. I mean, but he'll modify them,
Yeah,
and he's still saving a ton of money. I think GW's problem is they're just, the price is just getting to be a lot,
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
for what you're getting. But 3D printing opens up the world for people to do kind of whatever they want. So I'm not complaining. I'm just a little picky. So I had to return those to Keegan, who was very nice, tried to help out, but they actually had gold medallions that were swinging. And I'm like,
Sounds kind of awesome, actually.
yeah, I could, I guess, do an alternate universe. with-
Swag Marines.
Yeah. So. Yeah, a lot of her stuff there. Legion came out. I mean, it comes out pretty cool. Her sculpts, the sculpts are good. I think something like this guy here.
Oh yeah, pretty great.
So, but then again, she's got more of them right there on the desk that she's done.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, she's a printaholic, man. I said, all right, we got this printer. We got it with my bonus money. I'm like, hey, I just want to print up some old Western scenery.
Yeah.
2 balls of resin later, nothing. She has printed a ton of stuff. So
Which Western game are you playing?
I'm making one with
Nice.
some Texas Rangers fighting some apes, like Planet of the Apes style, with guns
Okay.
on horseback, because they came through a portal.
Yeah.
That they dug up outside of town. I took some inspiration from Charles, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna just kind of do my own goofy little thing. So those Rangers are all painted. The apes and the horses are painted. I'm my next step is getting some bases 3D printed for them because they're little 15 millimeter guys. So, but I've got to wait for this furnace in our house to be done we haven't had heat for a while. And I don't want to try printing something. Sometimes you can't paint because this room here, to get it warm enough to do this, had a space heater in here, all day.
Yeah.
And so when it's that cold in the house, I don't want to try to paint stuff or use the printer. I don't know how it'll affect it, but I'm assuming it would because that resin would be cold.
Yeah, I know you got to keep it at least a certain temperature, right? I
I
mean, I don't
would-
know a lot about 3D printing.
I would say at least room temperature would be my guess. But yeah.
Have you made good progress on your painting?
Yeah, well, as best I can. The snow stuff we had all week, I've spent a lot of time working, so
Oh,
that has to come first. And on your days off, there tends to be these emergencies, and it's
yeah.
like, come on, I just want to be able to get stuff done.
I work with e-bikes, so this week has been rather slow. Same with last week. Last week was colder too, but we've been seeing a bit more people coming out since it's been warming up.
I wouldn't mind getting one of those for spring, summertime.
They really good.
Mainly so I could get back into like biking. But
Yeah.
then if your legs or your back, because my back's not the greatest, if you start having issues with your back, you can still get back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I've been looking at those the last couple of years. The prices are coming down to where they're, not so astronomically high, and they
Yep,
get a
much
lot
to my
better.
boss's lament.
Huh?
My boss's lament. He misses the days when he could sell the bikes for a lot more than he can now. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, but people can't afford it either,
No,
And a sale is better than no sale.
definitely. It just, business wise, he would have bought them at higher prices, and I have to sell them at lower prices. So it's a little tricky that way, but that's business. What are you gonna do?
Nothing. Just stay in business. You got to go with it. So.
Yeah. Definitely buy a local though if you can.
I buy local unless there's a big difference.
Yeah. E-bikes, you'll be on your own if something goes wrong. If you buy a local, then you'll at least have a place to get support.
Yeah, we got a local bike shop here that's pretty popular. They sell a lot of Schwinn bikes, and I'm sure they sell electric bikes. And but you're right. If you got somebody you could locally go see,
You get a lot of people who ask if we can fix their bikes, which we don't do, because they bought them off Amazon, and then the company they bought them from just is ghosting them, and they can't get any help. It's like, sorry, I don't know anything about your bike, so you're on your own.
it's too bad you didn't offer a repair service, but had a form for them to sign, like to release your company from liability or something.
That's more the smaller factor, though. The bigger factor is just that they didn't buy from us, so we don't really want to spend our time with them
Oh,
because the boss is a little touchy that way.
gotcha.
But I mean, it's true. Like, we don't know what kind of system those people use in their e-bikes, and it can be hard to get the correct parts working with the parts that we have. So, if we work with our own ecosystem, that's a lot easier.
Oh no, for sure. I was just thinking there might be some extra money there, though, if they're coming in all the time.
Yeah,
And
I think that it will reach that point, but it hasn't yet. Where we'll have to say yes, we'll work on the bikes you bought from somebody else.
well, and it might prompt them to buy it from you the next time.
It's true. We do help out people sometimes with like non-electrical stuff, and then they will often just come back and start buying their bikes from us too.
Well, yeah. I mean, people are going to try and get a good deal because it's tight on everybody.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So they might buy online, because it's a better deal sometimes.
Or supply and demand too. There's points in time, at least in the past, where it would be harder to get a bike unless you purchase online. So you don't have a lot of options that way.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for your owner because he's got to try to figure out what's going to help him. I mean, true, they may not have bought the bikes from him, but then again, if he's repairing them and making money off them, he's still making money too.
Yeah, that's true.
I would just do it with a disclaimer, make them sign up for him so that if it didn't work, it didn't work.
Yep.
Who knows? They might just sell it and come back and buy one from you too.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Oh, hey, British Legion. Have a good night, man.
Have a good
Thank
night.
you for stopping by. Yeah.
My goal was to get through the tubing and cloth bits and hoses and things on these guys with the German gray. And this is my last one, so I made it.
Take it easy, British Legion. Have a good evening. Yeah, if that's your last one, David, I'll probably wrap it up too, so we can get our dinner and figure things out.
Yeah.
But yeah, do what I can. I can do more as the week progresses too, because the heat won't be fluctuating. You know, it's like tonight I can't leave a space heater running all night. You know,
No, definitely not.
so definitely not. So the room will end up getting cold again. You know, but after tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, we should be good. So
Awesome.
that means more ability to get back doing what we were doing here with this too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you got through on your last one, I'll probably go ahead and call it a night and go get some dinner.
Definitely. I don't
Do
know what I'm
good
having
work.
tonight.
You're doing good work there, David.
Thanks.
It looks good.
I haven't actually seen any pictures of your stuff yet.
My stuff? Well, there
Yeah.
should be. There's a little video of the Texas Rangers.
Yeah,
I think
keep
I
missing
put up
stuff.
a little video of the apes somewhere. And then the Wolverines, all I did was show that I cleaned them up and primed them because I'm working on them now. That was just to do an update.
I think
so
that's
that-
what I need to do. I need to go find those videos. Because you guys put them out yesterday, was it? I was falling asleep.
got
a bunch of notifications.
I think yesterday or the day before. Thank you, Mythos. I'm glad you stopped by. We got to get Mythos on here one night to sit and paint too.
Heck yeah.
Yep, and I've uploaded some things to TikTok. I notice Instagram's a little hard to upload anything longer than a minute. It doesn't want to do it, so not everything goes up there. But yeah, I'll put some stuff up here because I'm just trying to finish up what I said I would try to do for the paint challenge, and then we got a blizzard and another blizzard and the heater went out. It's just like, come on.
Come
You
on.
know? So it took a lot of just BS, you know, popping up and then work. But that's all good. Things are going in a good direction. So, like I said, if you get up every day, then whatever else happens, you're already ahead of the game. So, maybe that's why I like this stuff. Life's one big giant game.
Just one big giant game.
Yes, it is.
I did another test miniature. I don't know if you saw this or not. It's Warp Ghosts.
Oh, nice.
He isn't finished yet. He needs a dry brush of gray, but I've been thinking about. Because originally I was going to do Alpha Legion for Chaos, but then I feel like Alpha Legion just isn't that chaosy. I need more chaos, so went with the Warp Ghosts, which are a bunch of ghostly weirdos.
Ghostly weirdos.
Yeah, from the future. So that should be pretty fun. That'll be another project for another time.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for popping on there, David.
Hey, absolutely. My
You guys
pleasure. Have
need
a
to
good night.
check his channel out. He's got a pretty good channel, along with everybody else that was in there. And Mythos, I will hit you up on Instagram, or not Instagram. My God, Messenger. I do need to get something. My brain is ending. So I'll catch up with you guys later.